How do you think this ends? Had a great town hall meeting, by the way, but it was noisy, and you got an earful from just about everybody who showed up.
I agree with the mayor. Looking back on American history, we've had lots worse problems than this. I had a woman come up to me in the middle of my campaign and said, "I've never been so frightened. This is the worst crisis America's ever been in." I said, "Would you like to have lived during the Civil War?" And, well, no, she hadn't thought of that. I said, "Well, what about the beginning of the Second World War?" There was no guarantee we were going to defeat Hitler or that Britain was going to survive. And it's become a cliche because everybody has used it, but it hasn't been said here tonight, so I'll be the one to say it. My favorite quote from Winston Churchill: "The Americans can always be depended upon to do the right thing after they have exhausted every other possibility." And we are in the process of exhausting the other possibilities. The demographics are irreversible and will ultimately drive the right and the left to the reality that we have to make some kinds of changes.
Carly Fiorina,
you're
our realist. How do you think this ends?
In this
Well,
Congress?
of course, the honest answer is I don't know. What I worry about, and I really appreciate the reminder of history because I think it's really important and we forget history too often. What I worry about is the trust deficit. If you look at every institution, business, Congress, sports figures, the church, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. No one trusts the institutions that operate in our country.
Yeah, Congress
anymore.
isn't doing so well.
Yeah, 15%. Why does that matter? It matters, I think, because for a society to be vibrant and grow and take risks and innovate, we not only need to like each other, we need to trust each other. And so what I would be happy if we didn't necessarily get a big deal this year, but what we got was a conversation where people didn't call each other names, people didn't assume that because we disagreed we care less than someone else, that people kind of set all that aside and said, you know what, really, honestly, let's trust people to be sincere actors and work towards a solution.